Alright, let's get this thing fired up here. Alright, so it's my first playthrough of King's Quest 6. Let's get it going because I think it'll just autoplay if I don't do anything.
Alexander, here you are. Oh, you're still not thinking about Cosima, are you?
I suppose I am.
Son, it's been months. You've got to pull yourself together. After all, you only met her that once.
I know.
Have you discovered anything about the land of the Green Isles?
No. No one's even heard of it. It's like she's just vanished.
I wish I could help. Please try to think about something else, dear.
I'll try, Mother.
Alexander, I feel so alone. I don't know what to do. Alexander, I wish you were here.
Cosima! Wait! Mother! Mother, come quick!
Alexander, what on earth? You're white as a ghost.
Mother, I saw Cosima. She was in the mirror.
In the mirror? The magic mirror?
Yes! And it showed me how to find her.
How?
The stars! I saw the stars outside her window. I can navigate by the stars.
Oh, Alexander, if you really go...
It will be all right, Mother. I promise.
Bird technology.
Land ho! Land ho! Land ho!
Love that fart music that I'm hearing. No. Alright. I guess we'll let these credits play out. They better not be looping. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Alexander awakens to find himself on an unfamiliar beach. For a moment, he is too dazed to remember how he got here. Then, he does remember. The shipwreck. The sea. Just as he had seen his men safely into the lifeboats, a gigantic wave picked him up and tossed him overboard into the churning sea. That was the last he'd seen of his crew. Debris from the shipwreck is scattered along the shore, but of the lifeboats and his men, there is thankfully no trace. He can only hope and pray that the lifeboats survived the currents, and that his men made their way safely back to Daventry.
And I guess that starts us off. See, I actually stretched the screen just like I did for King's Quest V a bit vertically because they have this nasty black bar at the top, so you can see some of the menu bar at the top is cut off. I don't think that's important. Let's see here. I just want to look over the controls. So speed, let's see how fast we're walking. Not too bad. Let's crank it up a little bit though. There we go. Speed walking, maybe a little slower. Don't want them to look too weird. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So, yeah, I've seen this game played out of the corner of my eye, like once or twice. So I know some things about it. I know being Sierra, there's probably going to be a ton of soft locks. So hopefully I can avoid those. We shall see. What do we got here?
Alexander picks up his royal insignia ring from the beach.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna be speed running. So we'll just take our time. I'm hoping I can get through this in 2 streams. If not, I'll be continuing the game Wednesday and Saturdays until I finish.
The remains of Alexander's sailing ship lie dashed upon the distant shore. The ocean appears calm, but there's a dimpling pattern to the surface which indicates an undertow. A long plank lies on the beach. No doubt it once belonged to Alexander's ship. Rocks abound on this lush volcanic isle. The island is covered with lush green plants.
Yeah, let me actually save quick. So this'll, like I said, I'm not too familiar with this as I was with King's Quest V. So probably make multiple saves. Really hoping I don't get soft locked.
Alexander is standing at a crossroads. To the left, he can see a village. To the right, a castle. From the south come the sounds of the sea.
All right, well, let's check out the castle first. See what's going on over there. Looks like guard dogs.
2 guards take their stance in front of the castle doors. They look quite fierce and have the stiff, blank expression of soldiers on formal duty.
Okay.
Alexander politely addresses the odd-looking guards at the castle doors, hoping to learn more about his predicament.
Good day to you, guards. I was cast upon this island in a storm, and I'm a little confused about my location. Could you tell me what place this is and who lives in this castle?
Hey, what is that you say? A castaway? A likely story. We haven't had any foreigners in this part since Alhazred arrived.
Don't be so rude, Gruff. He's not asking for any secrets. You're standing on the Isle of the Crown, lad, and this is the Castle of the Crown. The royal family resides here. Rather, what's left of the royal family.
The Isle of the Crown. But tell me, am I anywhere near the land of the Green Isles?
This is the land of the Green Isles. The Isle of the Crown is the main island, foolish boy.
Then Princess Cassima must live in this very castle.
Aye, the princess is indeed our treasured jewel to guard, and we consider it an honor.
Alright, what's this thing?
There's a little hut just off the path. Perhaps the guard dogs have an occasional use for it, but it looks empty now.
Well, I guess we're done here. Oh, can I climb that?
Vines have begun to climb the castle's stucco walls. The vines are too flimsy to support Alexander. The bushes near the side wall of the castle have been left natural and unsculptured.
Okay, I'm not sure if I can go over here.
The narrow path ends abruptly at a pile of boulders.
Okay, what about over this way?
That way is blocked by heavy foliage.
Okay, well, get to walking. Alright, gonna head down. Head on into town. Okay. Okay.
An old beggar is peddling his wares in the village. He offers a variety of lamps, all neatly lined up on a long pole. The sign above the door says Ali's Books. The sign says Pawn Shop. There's a battered wicker chest in front of a shop.
Can I get
The
in?
battered chest does not interest Alexander. It's probably full of plain earthenware.
Well, we don't know until we
Old
open it.
lamps for new. Old lamps for new.
Talk to this crazy man over here.
Good day, peddler.
Good day, sir. If you would like to get one of my fine new lamps, I'll need an old lamp in trade.
Isn't it a rather bad business? Taking old lamps and giving new lamps in exchange?
Well, there's always a chance that I'll find a genie. If I had a genie, I'd be richer than a king. Besides, there's always a roaring business in antique luminaries.
Okay, well, I don't have any lamps right now. Check out the bookstore.
Hello. I will be right up.
I got Darth Sidious over here.
Now, what can I do for you?
Who's this dude?
An old man occasionally steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under a concealing hood.
Talk to him.
Good day, sir.
The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander.
This book kind of stands out here.
There's a book entitled The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages on the small table in the reading area. It appears that some regular customer likes that book.
Are you a regular customer?
The bookshop owner is a thin, middle-aged man. His intelligent eyes are slightly blurry from long nights spent reading by candlelight.
Mm-hmm.
Good day, sir. I'm a stranger in this land. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
That is quite a question, young man. Who are you, and what would you have me tell you?
My name is Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby.
You are indeed a stranger. Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the land beneath his feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown, because the royal family's castle is here. Besides the castle, we also have this village, and the docks over to the west. There are at least 3 other islands: the Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beast, and the Isle of Wonder.
At least 3? Does no one know for certain?
This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go. Legend speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists. I myself have never seen it. Then, too, the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here than anywhere else in the world.
That's quite a claim.
Claim, yes, but probably just local superstition. We who live here on the Isle of the Crown, at least, sleep well enough at night.
Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them?
Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel to their shores and learn about them firsthand. Meeting the leaders of each place would be helpful, naturally. Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands. There has been much political unrest, and it has been too dangerous to travel for years. Perhaps the ferryman can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days. And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle.
Thank you kindly, merchant, for all your good advice.
Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more.
Anyway, let's see if you got any more to say.
How fare you, merchant?
Sufficiently well, thank you, Alexander. My only wish is for more time to read.
Alright, let's see if I,
Alexander's ring is made of the purest gold and has the insignia of the royal family of Daventry on its face.
I'm gonna just show this to the guy for whatever reason.
Would you be interested in this ring?
It is a stunning ring, but I do not deal with jewelry and personal effects. Books and hard gold are all I can handle. You might check with my neighbor next door, though. He deals in such things.
Okay. I'll do that then. Ooh,
Good day.
sweet bear.
Towering mightily over the other pawn shop curiosities, the stuffed bear makes an ostentatious display. The pawn shop is a dimly lit place with a slightly musty smell. Curiosities litter every corner and every shelf. For sale are articles that range from the bizarre to the commonplace, from the priceless to the practical.
Okay. Well, let's.
The pawn shop owner is a mysterious fellow. His face is old and inscrutable, and there's a glint of sheer iron in his gaze. Still, Alexander senses this is someone he can trust.
Alright.
Good day, merchant. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I can tell you she is in a dark time. Without the ferry, communication between the islands has ground to a halt, and so nearly has my business. Why the long ages of peace have ended, and why the crown has not done something about it is beyond me. But then, I am a shopkeeper, not a politician, and can only hope for better days.
Anything else?
How bide you, good merchant?
Quite well, though a purchase would not hurt me any.
Looks like we got some stuff on the table here.
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
Oh, okay. Is that a bird?
I see you have noticed my Mechanical Nightingale. She is made of plain tin, but she sings the sweetest song you can imagine, barely distinguishable from the real thing. The flute is only made of plain wood, but its notes are fine and true. Ah, yes, the painter's brush. It was well used by one of the island's best painters. There's a lot of creativity in that brush, and its bristles are still in good condition. Have you an interest in Tinder Boxes? This one is only slightly battered. It holds a good supply of flint, a sturdy striking pad, and even a candle in case you find yourself with naught else to hold the flame.
Well, I don't know exactly which one of these I need now. So I'm gonna head out. And just keep on exploring. Hopefully I don't ask everyone about the Green Isles. Be lengthy conversations. Okay.
Red roses beautifully cover the top of the house's fence and gate arbor. Alexander is standing on a dirt street leading through the village. To his right is a fine house with a private yard. The yard is surrounded by a gated fence and is full of red rose hedges. The street continues off to the northwest, from which direction Alexander can feel a light sea breeze. There's a young girl in the yard. The girl is dressed in a long, plain orange robe with a thick headdress. From the appearance of her clothes and from a skittish, fearful look about her, Alexander gets the strong impression that she is a servant, or even worse, a slave. The serving girl appears to be stealing a quiet moment tending the rose bushes.
Alright, let's talk
The
to her.
girl is too far away to hold a conversation with Alexander.
Well, this tiny door can't.
You lazy thing! Get back to work and stay away from those roses!
Jesus.
I I've told you 1,000,000 times. Those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you. You've still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning. And get your veil back on. No one wants to look at your face.
Yes, stepmother.
Well,
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on private property unless he's been invited.
okay then. I guess we're done here. Oh.
Hey, stranger, come join me. The water is wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island.
I don't think so, Roberta Williams. Let me actually try that out though. Oh, let's talk to the dude.
Good day. I'm Alexander. What are you doing in the sea?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming. I mean, come join me. The water's wonderful. I can show you the way to the next island. Come on, jump in. A little water won't hurt you.
Probably not, but I bet it'll kill me.
Considering the poor condition of the shore, it looks like the easiest way to get into the water is just to jump off the pier. The powerful currents grab Alexander. Struggle as he might, he feels himself being pulled out to sea.
Mm-hmm.
Not a very good swimmer, are you?
Help me!
Sorry, I think not.
Who is this asshole?
As his head submerges for the third time, Alexander finds himself pondering the wisdom of going out on a limb for a stranger.
Tickets up. Next.
Alexander couldn't handle those currents. That boy must be an unbelievably strong swimmer.
Yeah. Well, that was expected.
Good day. I'm Alexander. What are you doing in the sea?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming. I mean, come join me. The water's wonderful. I can show you the way to the next island. Come on.
A young boy is happily swimming in the sea off the docks.
Mm-hmm.
What are you waiting for? I said I'd show you how to get to the next island, didn't I?
Kiss my ass.
A worn wooden vessel has been dry docked on a jetty. The boat is in sad shape. A hole in the hull and the condition of its boards make it obvious that the vessel is no longer seaworthy.
That's a little door.
That's strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared. Oh well, perhaps he just dove under the water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, what do you want?
Talk.
Alexander promises himself that he will not go home until he has determined what Casima's feelings are for him, and if she needs his help.
Excuse me. My name is Alexander. The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you used to run this ferry for the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
You say old Allie sent you? I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
I understand. I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
Well, I guess it'd be all right if Allie sent you. Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside.
Ooh.
What is it you wanted to talk about, young man?
I'm gonna steal this thing on your desk here.
There's a rabbit's foot on the table. It seems the ferryman is counting on a little luck. Alexander is sitting inside the ferry's cabin. The place displays the neatness of a seaman and the sparseness of a bachelor. There are few frills and comforts in the rough wooden environment, but the sunlight shines cheerily on the oaken beams, and the portholes admit a pleasant breeze.
Okay.
I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well, for one thing, why has the island's only ferry been dry docked?
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir Al-Hazred ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. Me, I don't think she'll ever see water again.
But why are the islands feuding?
You got me. Something about stolen property or some such thing. 'Tis a real shame. Things used to be so friendly.
Then this unrest is recent.
A few years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the ferry were repaired.
This old thing? This ferry's been out of water so long she's no longer even seaworthy. Her boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of seawater.
But there must be some way to get off this island.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic map. The owner of the pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander.
What if I just try to take your shit here?
I see you have a rabbit's foot. Has it brought you much luck?
As you can see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last.
Perhaps it will at that. Thank you.
Nice. I can hear the score already rolling in. 5 out of 231. I'm gonna go ahead and save the game, and I think we're... Like, what if I just show him this, though?
Would you be interested in this ring?
I don't need charity. I won't take nothing from no man till I get back in business and can earn my own keep.
Okay. Well, let's look at this foot.
The rabbit's foot has long, soft fur.
Well, I need all the luck I can get here.
Well, I think I'll be going now. Thanks for allowing me into your home.
Posh, not at all. It breaks the boredom, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so... see where we can go to next. Hopefully without falling in water. Can't get in here.
Alexander doesn't want to intrude.
Yeah, so nothing here. Do I talk with the book guy again?
Good day again. How may I help you?
There's this clown man.
An odd-looking man is reading in the stuffed chair. He wears a vest, balloon-style pants, and pointed shoes. There's something deliberately silly about the man, as though he were a performer of some sort.
MC Hammer.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
Well, that's too bad. Let's see if we can get him to talk.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Oh, what if I show you my ring?
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and...
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken. Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flit mice. You must be Prince Alexander. Cassima told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
Why, by a ship now wrecked upon the sand. But you know Cassima? She truly spoke of me?
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again. It is said they died of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming. If we had only known.
Terrible indeed, poor thing. Everyone in the kingdom seems to despair with her these days. The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition, and not required, but the Wazir says she insisted out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are, and how you know the princess.
I? Oh, pardon me. My name is Jalo. I am clown to the royal court, and have been since the marriage of Casima's parents, King Calipham and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Casima's birth. It would be hard to explain how long they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing, smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents, you mean?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the Wazir or his plans for Casima. I'm still living at the Castle of the Crown as court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty. I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Casima's pet nightingale. I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion. Now I'm afraid I must hurry back to the castle. I'll try to return to the bookshop again later.
Thank you for speaking with me, Jalo. I hope we meet again soon.
Okay, well that's that. Let's see if this guy has anything more to say.
How fare you, merchant?
Quite well, thank you. I just finished a wonderful book on geological rock formations. Fascinating.
Uh-huh. What is this thing here?
There's a small table near the door that bears a sign. The sign has undergone a number of changes. It once read 10 pence, but that was crossed out and replaced with 5 pence, then 1 pence, then free. The sign currently reads, "Take one, please." Only one book remains on the table.
Oh.
It looks like the bookshop owner really wants to get rid of that book.
Well, good.
Alexander picks up the book from the small table.
Oh, yes, please, take that book. You have my most humble thanks for doing so, good sir.
Really? Thanks.
What is it?
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table in the bookshop.
What?
Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
Sleepy.
Phew, what an incredibly boring book. No wonder the bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly.
I wonder if I can put someone to sleep with that. Oh, what's this?
A plaque bearing a merchant crest hangs over the doorway. The bookshop owner must be proud of his credentials.
I think we're done here, but Jalo mentioned Nightingale to send the princess a message.
Good day.
Who the hell are you?
A mysterious old man also patronizes the pawn shop. He steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under his hood.
That creepy yellow eye when he turns his head.
Good day, sir.
The old man just glares at Alexander and does not reply.
Okay, well, I think... What if I give him this? What if I give him...
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
A rabbit's foot. I do not believe I could use that.
Okay, well, I bet you could use a gold ring.
Can you tell me, merchant, what the value of this ring might be?
By the sands of the sea, what a beauty! What fine gold and masterful artistry! This ring is quite valuable, sir. I would not feel right taking it in trade. None of the items on display in my humble store are even close to the value of this ring.
Truly? Well, it would be hard to part with it anyway, I suppose.
Well, let me see. What about this book?
Would you be interested in trading for this book?
I am afraid not. Books are more my neighbor's line of work. After all, I would not want him selling curiosities.
Well, how do I get the,
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
So I'm trying to get this mockingbird here.
I'm interested in that Mechanical Nightingale on the counter.
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value, worth only a copper or two. They are handy items nonetheless.
And you say you won't take the ring.
If Alexander wants to exchange one of his possessions for an item in the pawn shop, he'll have to arrange it with the pawn shop owner first by showing him the object for trade. Alexander takes a mint.
What?
The small green mint looks very tasty.
Okay. No, what
The counter feels as smooth as stone. The pawn shop's counter is made of a
No, I don't care.
The pawn shop owner is a mysterious.
Oh, give me your shit. Give me that bird.
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
Give me the damn bird.
I'm interested in that Mechanical Nightingale on the counter.
What do you desire?
I guess I need something for trade here, so... And he won't take my ring for whatever reason. Let me go back here, see if anything's on the this start screen. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything here. Let's go back to the castle. Oh wait, well I wonder if there's anything going on with that tree. Because there's a hole in it. What's going on here?
There's a little hut just off.
I wonder if I hide in here, if they're gonna just like... start talking shit. Kinda like King's Quest V.
Two guards take their stance in front of the castle door.
Heard it.
The castle appears to be of Moorish architecture. Its marbled walls and delicate inlaid mosaics are unlike anything Alexander has ever experienced before. His own home, though lovely and dear to his heart, seems rough-hewn compared to this delicate beauty.
Let me... like, what if I give the ring to these dudes?
Alexander decides to show his royal insignia ring to the Castle of the Crown Guards. With all of his papers lost in the shipwreck, it is the only possible calling card he can think of.
Good day. I'm Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm an acquaintance of Princess Cassima. If you could just inform her that I'm here, please.
So everyone says. Let me just look at that ring.
What does it say, Gruff?
Kingdom of Daventry, Prince Alexander. Wait here while I go see what Captain Saladin thinks of this.
Okay.
The guard returns a moment later with a majestic-looking creature. Captain Saladin speaks with a voice that is gentle, but reflects a will of iron.
Prince Alexander of Daventry, I presume. I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country, but I'm sure Vizier Alhazred will want to meet you, if indeed you are a friend of the princess. Please, follow me. Lord Alhazred, a visitor to see you. Prince Alexander of Daventry.
What is it that you seek, Prince Alexander?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord, but I came to see Princess Cassima. Some months ago, my father, King Graham, saved my family and I from imprisonment under an evil wizard named Mordak.
The same wizard that kidnapped the princess?
Exactly. When my father rescued us, he also liberated Cassima and sent her home.
Then your father has my gratitude, and that of the entire kingdom. But I'm afraid I still fail to see the purpose of your visit.
Well, I came to make sure that Cassima arrived safely and to pay my respects. Before we parted, she gave me an invitation to visit.
I have no doubt she did exactly that at the time, Prince Alexander. However, things have greatly changed for Cassima since her ordeal in Mordak's castle. Cassima's parents both became ill and died while she was gone. Cassima is sequestered in mourning for them as befits a princess. She is not receiving visitors of any kind.
I'm sure.
Even if she were, I do not think your visit would be appropriate. You see, it is time for Cassima to take her responsibilities seriously. With her parents gone, she no longer has the luxury to be a carefree maiden. As was her parents' wish, Cassima and I are to be wed. We shall rule the kingdom together. I assure you, our marriage is all Cassima wants now. As a prince and a gentleman, it would be best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
I see. I suppose that I was mistaken. I thought for certain that Cassima... Well, I apologize.
A young man sees what he wishes to see. I'm sorry you've wasted your time traveling to the land of the Green Isles. May your journey home be swift.
Perhaps I will take the opportunity to look around your fair land while I'm here.
I would advise against that. The kingdom is rather, shall we say, inhospitable these days. But it is your neck. You may risk it if you please. Captain Saladin will escort you from the castle. Good day.
It's like this middle guy has glowing yellow eyes. I think that's the dude in the black that we saw in the bookstore. Spying on me.
You have had your hearing with Vizier Alhazred. I trust you will respect his wishes and not return. I have been instructed not to let you into the castle again. Good day, my lord.
Captain Saladin whispers something to the guard dogs at the castle gate, and they nod with understanding. Alexander has a feeling they won't be letting him into the castle again.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and get that saved. I wonder what he was whispering.
Please, if you'll only be reasonable. I really must see the princess.
Begone!
You're not welcome at the castle, Prince Alexander of Daventry. We have our orders, and they are quite clear.
What if I do like before and hide here? Are they gonna talk to each other? No? Well, hopefully something. Like, there's something I can trade to get that mockingbird in town. Like, I don't know if there's something going on here with this tree.
A hollow in the trunk of the old tree forms a perfect nesting place for wildlife.
Oh, well, let's see what's in there.
Alexander examines the tree's hollow, but finds nothing of interest.
Ass.
Alexander can see no reason to clamber about on the old tree. He would only scar its bark.
Well, let's, like...
The small green mint looks very tasty.
Let me... What do I do here?
Alexander rubs the soft fur of the rabbit's foot and hopes for a little luck.
Well, I'm just gonna... Oh, they're walking. Oh, it takes so long. Let's head on back into town, see if anything changed. And I don't have any lamps, right? What if I show this to this crusty old man?
Would you accept this in exchange for one of your lamps, peddler?
I am only interested in old lamps, son. Sorry.
Well, damn. Let me check out the shops again.
Good day.
Well, is this?
Good day, sir.
The old man just glares at Alexander and does not reply.
What if I read in this crusty-ass old book?
Would you be interested in...
No, leave me alone.
Fine. Well, I'm not gonna talk to the shop owner. I don't think anything's changed.
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
I bet nothing's changed, but...
How fare you, merchant?
Sufficiently well, thank you, Alexander. My only wish is for more time to read.
You know, the guy on that boat said I can get between the aisles with the map. I'll go ahead and save. I don't have the map yet. Alright, so... And there's nothing going on here. And what's over here again? This asshole.
Hey, stranger, come join me. The water is wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island.
Yeah, that's not happening. What if I read him this boring-ass book?
Alexander can't hand anything to the boy from here.
Come on, jump in.
No. Does
What are
this...
you waiting for?
Shut up.
That's strange. The young...
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. Come on in.
I want to see, like, does this guy have the map?
How goes it, Alexander?
I don't know.
Tell me more about the ferry.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen Ilaria and Princess Cassima themselves.
There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go visiting to care for the needy and to keep up the friendly relations between the islands. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Cassima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset. But who could be spreading these lies, she asked the Queen, but the Queen had no answer.
Okay, so probably,
Alexander isn't in the mood for a nap. Alexander doesn't want to take anything from the cabin unless the ferryman offers it to him.
well, like, what can I offer him? This boring-ass book?
Would you be at all interested in this?
Nah, what need is a poor dry-docked ferryman for that?
Can I trouble you?
Would you be at all interested in this?
Nah, what need is a poor...
Okay, let's... What about this?
Would you be interested?
I don't need charity.
Well, thanks again for your hospitality.
You're always welcome, Alexander.
Okay, so I think I'm done with this screen here. So let's go back. And I can't get in here.
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on
Can't get there. Huh. Is there like... Wait.
Alexander examines the large pot. It's currently empty, but a few scraps in the bottom indicate that it is used as a dump site on occasion.
Did I get anything?
A tall earthenware vase is one of the pottery pieces on display outside the shops.
Let's just try these out.
Alexander is not in the market for pottery just now in his life. Alexander is not in the market for pottery. Alexander isn't interested in the gourd-shaped jugs.
Okay.
Alexander sees nothing particularly interesting there. Alexander sees nothing particular.
Old lamps for new!
No, we got nothing. We got nothing. Nothing here. Looks like...
Alexander has no need to carry around large rocks. Alexander can see no reason to... Alexander can see no reason to clamber about on the old tree. He would only scar its bark.
So it's got to either be something in one of these shops. Like, did someone leave anything of value
Good
here?
day again. How may I help you?
I need some money. What the hell is that?
How much for that book on the counter, merchant?
It is a fine book, is it not? I obtained it from the estate of the one and only magician this kingdom has ever had. Poofed himself into an aardvark in the end, or so I heard. I never found the spells all that useful myself, but then I lead a boring life. I tell you what, if you can find another rare book, something a bit more marketable, I might be willing to exchange the spell book for it.
Okay, so there's a spell book I can get later on, and I don't think we can use this book that he just gave away.
Might I return this?
Please, I had a hard enough time getting rid of that book in the first place.
Anything on the shelves?
Thinking of Cassima, Alexander decides to leaf through one of the volumes of love poetry. He reads, "Thy hair, thy lips, thy beauteous face, and all thy studied female grace have won for thee anon a place within this broken breast." Not bad. And another. "Upon the shore the lilies bend, untouched by worldly care, where shadow they her earthly bed, oh, that she were not there." Yikes. And another. What was it when I looked at you? What power has chained me through and binds my heart with links so tight I cannot live without the sight of you? What nameless thing has captured me and made me powerless to flee? What thing is it without a name that brings my mind e'er back the same to thee? The name of love cannot apply. Its commonness does not decry the haunted, hunted, painful cry that my heart makes for you, that e'er my soul eternal makes for you.
A little close to home, that one.
Alexander returns the love poem book to the shelf.
Oh shit. What's this?
Alexander picks up the fallen page. It's the love poem he particularly liked. It must have fallen out of the poetry book.
I see that old volume has lost another page. You may keep it if you like, sir. I have glued the stubborn thing back in place 2 times already.
I do rather like it. Thank you, merchant.
Well, I got a love poem now.
Alexander has a love poem from a book in the bookshop.
Okay, anything else I can take?
Alexander looks at the love poem again. He reads, "Thy hair,
No,
thy
thanks.
lips, and another. Upon the shore, Alexander returns the love poem.
Anything on this shelf?
Alexander is not interested in those self-help books.
Kinda need 'em.
Alexander is not interested in those self-help.
Alright, just gonna be clicking everywhere.
Alexander sees nothing of interest there. Alexander is not interested in those self... Right now, Alexander is too involved with the journey he's on to take time to read about the journeys of others. Right now, Alexander isn't interested in the cookbooks on that. Alexander isn't interested in the cookbooks on that shelf. He's had an aversion to cooking ever since he experimented with a certain cookie recipe involving cat hair and fish oil.
I think that was from King's Quest 3. I haven't played through that, but I saw it. Bits and pieces.
Alexander feels his pockets carefully to make sure he hasn't lost anything.
Sometimes I'm clicking on myself.
Alexander is a little old for those children's books.
I don't know.
And burn a perfectly good hand?
Touch some fire. What about this clown book?
Alexander rests his feet for a moment. Alexander picks up and leafs idly through a book called The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages. Well, that was refreshing.
Okay, well I did get something. I got this poem. But
Alexander feels his pockets carefully.
What about...
Alexander can enter the building by using the shop's door.
Okay.
Good day.
Let me see if I can take one of these.
Alexander takes a closer look at the items on the counter.
I'm interested in that Mechanical Nightingale on the counter.
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value, worth only a copper or 2. They are handy items nonetheless.
What if I gave you this poem?
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
I have little call for love poems in these stressful times.
What if I give this crusty old man a poem?
Would you be interested in...
No, leave me alone.
What if I show him this?
Would you be interested in...
No.
No? You want a mint?
Alexander decides to be friendly and offer the old man a mint.
Would you care for a mint, sir?
No thank you. I'll get my own mint from the dish when I want one.
Would you be interested in...
No, leave me alone.
No, leave me alone.
The stuffed bear probably has stuffed fleas. Alexander decides to keep his distance.
Okay, well, Is there anything back at the castle then? Ooh, oh what about that one girl over here? Maybe she needs a love poem. No? Just hop over the damn fence.
Alexander has not been invited to pick the family's roses.
So?
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on private property.
Just do it. Okay, we're down here. Wait, let me check out the intro screen. I'm not sure if someday here something's gonna pop up again. And there's nothing I can do here. I don't think. Heading on back to the castle. And he's walking backwards. What about over here?
The wall is quite solid. Alexander's hands would give way long before the wall did.
Okay, I don't think there's anything I can do here. What if I read this boring ass book to you?
I really must get inside the castle to see the princess. Perhaps this will convince you.
Begone! We have no interest in anything you carry. You...
Whatever. Let's just read it.
Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers
I'm not
raised to
hearing
the
that
degree
again.
Of 40...
Phew, what an incredibly boring book. No wonder the bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly.
And like hiding over here doesn't do anything still. Right? What if there's another screen over here? You know, I wonder if I go back to the pawn shop, if I just have to insist that the guy take my ring. Because I'm pretty sure I need that mockingbird. Like,
good day.
Or nightingale, whatever it is. Please. Please.
Can you tell me, merchant, what the value of this ring might be?
By the sands of... This ring is quite valuable, sir.
Heard it before.
Truly? Well...
Alexander is already wearing the ring. The pawn shop is already filled with curious things. Alexander would prefer not to leave his possessions behind. Alexander takes a closer look.
Okay, like...
A mechanical nightingale made of tin is perched on the counter. A plain wooden flute is displayed on the counter. A used painter's brush is displayed on the counter. A battered tinder box is displayed on the counter.
Like the only thing I can use is this.
I'm interested in that mechanical nightingale on the counter.
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value.
Please, let me give this.
Are you sure you have nothing of value for which I can trade this ring?
No, I cannot think of anything. I have a few unusual treasures that are not on display, but I doubt that you would have any interest in such things.
Oh, come on, please.
Are you sure you have nothing of...
No,
Alexander
Just give me the damn bird. Give me the damn bird.
Alexander takes a closer.
I'm interested.
What do...
Ah. Just take this mint that I took off your table.
I took a mint.
Help yourself. That is what they're there for.
And you don't want this.
Would you be interested?
I am afraid not.
And you don't want this, right?
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
A rabbit's foot. I do not believe I could use that.
Jeez, what's going on
The
here?
back wall of the shop holds various odds and ends. For example, a hull hole detector for finding those hard-to-spot holes in small sailboats.
Would you be interested in...
No, leave.
A mysterious old man also patronizes the pawn shop. He steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under his hood.
Good day, sir.
The old man just glares at Alexander. For no apparent reason, Alexander's flesh crawls at the mere thought of touching the old man.
Uh-huh.
Alexander will have to deal with the lamp seller if he wants to obtain. The old man, like most peddlers, is not interested in Alexander's empty hand.
And I got no lamps. I got nothing. I got nothing. What do I do? Can't do anything here. Like... And then he just goes back down in his...
A small hatch leads down into the dark cargo area.
Dark cargo area? Is that different than the rest of the ferry?
The cargo bay is unlikely to hold anything of interest, or have a very pleasant smell after months of dry docking. Alexander decides not to descend into the dark hole.
Well, shit.
The cargo bay is...
Let's go back in here. There's nothing? Like there's nothing going on?
Oh, it's...
I don't see anything here.
How goes it, Alexander?
Unless, like, what's this?
Several oil lamps are strategically placed around the boat's cabin to eliminate the island's dark nights.
I mean, there's a lamp. Can I get that?
Alexander doesn't want to take the ferryman's lamps. He obviously has little enough to offer him comfort.
Really?
Alexander doesn't want to... Alexander doesn't want to get into the ferryman's things uninvited.
What's this picture?
Alexander is sitting inside the ferry's cabin. The ferryman is a disgruntled-looking man who is probably a lot younger than he appears. Despite his tired air, he watches Alexander patiently.
It's like, what if I give you a mint?
Would you be at all interested in this?
Nah.
But it's a mint. What about this?
Would you be at all...
Nah.
Ah, damn.
Well, thanks again for your hospitality.
You're always welcome.
It's like, what do I do? Is there any other screen? Like, can I get over there on the beach? I can't go. I don't think I can go anywhere in the water. I don't think this moving area up here is any different than down here. I think this dumbass is just gonna drop far out here and die. What if I just read?
That would serve no purpose. Alexander sees no use for that item there.
Huh. What if I...
That would serve no There's nothing Alexander need do with that gate. Alexander sees no use for that item. Alexander opens the bargain.
2 dulcimer.
Getting tired.
Phew.
Can I make anybody fall asleep here?
Would you accept?
Alexander
2 dulcimer.
Uh-huh.
Phew. What an incredibly boring book.
Jeez, like, give me a hint. Give me a hint here.
Good day again. How may I help you?
What's this?
Alexander has no ambition to set himself up as a merchant.
Nothing here?
How fare you, merchant?
Sufficiently well, thank you, Alexander. My only wish is for more time to...
Yes, heard it before.
Alexander promises himself that he will not go home.
Yeah. So I think did I look over all the books? Is this gonna be some bullshit?
Good day again.
Pixel hunt?
Alexander isn't interested in... Alexander...
Let me just...
Right. There's no... Alexander doesn't need the bookshop chandelier. Alexander... No. Alexander.
Oh, I love shit. God, where do I go? So, like King's Quest V, you could just do a ton of shit. You had places you could go, places to explore. Here I only have a handful.
Old lamps for
Shut
new.
up. Here I've got just a handful of screens. Now I've got an idea of what I need. Like I need that nightingale. And then I probably go to the castle, right? Send a message to the princess. Hey, I'm here. What about if I read this here?
Alexander
2
Phew.
Can't do anything here. This just really I can't go inside the hole.
Alexander can see no reason to clamber about on the... Alexander examines the tree's hollow, but finds nothing of interest.
Uh-huh. And there's nothing else here, like...
The sand is... Alexander has no taste. Alexander... The ship is ruined. It has nothing further to offer Alexander.
Alright, well, I'm gonna save this. Take the only sensible route.
Alexander...
Out to sea.
The ocean is not as calm as it appears. Underwater currents tug at Alexander's legs.
That's fine.
The underwater tow is amazingly strong here. It pulls ferociously at Alexander's legs. Before Alexander can retreat, the current grabs his legs. The shifting sand vanishes from beneath his feet. Against his best efforts, he is dragged out to sea.
I think that's for the best.
The currents around the island pull Alexander under. As Alexander struggles to the surface for the third and last time, he finds himself wishing he'd paid more attention to the warning signs of an undertow.
Mm-hmm.
Tickets up. Next.
Nothing like getting swept off your feet.
Uh-huh. Okay, well... God, like, give me some. Give me any kind of hint here, game. Like, nothing I can do here. Maybe I can enjoy this mint.
Alexander eats the mint. Not bad. A little stale, perhaps.
Let me see if I can actually get another mint before he softlock my ass.
Good day.
Give me that mint.
Alexander takes a mint.
Okay, well... And what's my score? My score is 20. Oh, God, like, what do I do? Do I beat up this old man?
A mysterious old man...
What do I do? I thought I could trade this damn ring.
Are you sure you have not?
No, I cannot.
If Alexander wants to exchange one of his... The pawn shop is already filled. Alexander...
What if I have to take something else?
I'm interested in that flute on the counter.
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value, worth only a copper or two. They are handy items now.
What if I then give him the ring?
Are you sure you have nothing of value?
No, I can...
Damn it. Like...
The counter feels as smooth as... Alexander...
I'm interested.
What do you...
So...
Are you sure you have...
No, I
wonder if... So it seems like the process is I look...
The pawn shop's counter is made of a sturdy... Alexander...
So
I'm interested in that...
What do you do?
I choose, and then I give.
Are you sure you have...
No.
And...
Alexander...
I choose.
I'm interested...
What do you...
And then... Here's this... rabbit's foot.
Would you be interested...
A rabbit's foot.
No.
Alexander...
I'm interested...
What do...
Choose... Book.
Would you be interested...
I am afraid not.
Damn! What is this? What is this shit? This is the worst. Like, get the fuck out of here with this shit. Do I really have to look up a fucking walkthrough this early in the game? Because there's no hints? There's no hints on what to do? I can't do anything here. Right? Nothing to do here. Nothing to do here. Like, do I read?
We are under orders not to let you in.
Fuck off. Here's a book.
I really must...
Be gone!
Alexander...
Okay, what do we got? So, we're yawning.
Phew.
Here's a map.
I really must...
Be gone!
Be gone.
Alexander reads the love poem. What was it when I looked at you?
I don't want to hear that.
Power has... What nameless the name of love?
Please.
Be gone!
Like, nothing. What if I read it here?
Why would Alexander want to use that on the castle wall? Why? Alexander reads. What was it? What name? The name of...
What if I...
Alexander rubs the soft fur of the rabbit's foot and hopes for a little luck. The vine... Alexander...
Can't do that. Can't do anything.
I really... Big...
Alright, so this is just straight up bullshit. There's no fucking hints. So let me see what I have to do next, so I can actually make some progress. Let me see here. It says move the wooden plank and open the box underneath on the first screen. Because I thought I tried to move this at the very beginning and it didn't do anything.
The sand is warm to the touch.
Shut up.
Alexander
Stupid.
pushes the plank to one side. A box has been partially buried under sand. Alexander takes the coin and leaves the ruined box where it is. Alexander is carrying a copper coin of Daventry. King Graham graces the front of the coin.
Alright, we'll go ahead and say. So that was just bullshit. You know, it seems like you have to interact with things multiple times to be able to make progress. Like, I'm pretty sure I interacted with that with this beam here at the beginning, but he didn't move it. So anyway, now we can finally make a bit of progress.
Good day. The counter feels...
Alright.
Alexander takes a closer look at the...
I'm interested in that Mechanical Nightingale.
What do you do?
Nightingale. Here.
I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all?
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who is interested in foreign currency. The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the price of 1 copper. You may make your choice from there.
Alexander looks at the items on the counter to make his selection.
That Mechanical Nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
I'll remember. Thank you.
Okay. So let's go ahead and go back to the... Maybe if I go here, because I think if I vaguely remember, you can use the Nightingale here. Do I attach the poem?
There's no reason to use that on the Mechanical Nightingale. Alexander winds the Mechanical Nightingale and listens to its sweet, sunny tune.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess I'll go a couple places, and we'll see what that does. What about if I do it here?
Alexander winds the Mechanical Nightingale and listens to its sweet, sunny tune.
Nothing?
There's no point in you.
I mean, do I, like, combine... Wait, what if I combine this?
There's no reason to use that on the Mechanical Nightingale.
Really?
There's no reason... There's no reason... There's no reason...
Hold on, let me select this. Somewhere I should be able to use this. Is it around the side?
Why would Alexander want to use that on the castle wall? Why? Alexander winds the Mechanical Nightingale and listens to its sweet, sunny tune.
Nothing. Like, here?
Alexander...
Oh god, I have to listen to that every fucking time. Oh my god. Alright. And it's really not here, like... Just hide over here. And then do it.
There's no reason to put... There's no reason... There's no reason... There's no point in using that on the...
What? Where do I go? Like, there's this little bird hole, right?
Alexander doesn't see a reason to put that in the tree's hollow. Alexander winds the Mechanical Nightingale and listens to its sweet, sunny tune.
Okay.
Alexander examines the tree's hollow, but finds nothing of it. Alexander can see no reason to clamber about on... Alexander has no need to carry around large... Alexander can...
So what the hell am I trying to do with this anyway? Like, get another bird over here? Fuck!
Alexander doesn't...
Like, do I use it down here? That can't be right.
Alexander winds the Mechanical Nightingale and listens to its sweet, sunny tune.
Huh. Jeez. Is this gonna be another one of those bullshit things? I wonder if I have to... Let's see what, if anything, happens here.
Alexander winds the Mechanical Nightingale and listens to its sweet, sunny tune.
Nothing. Okay. Let's go up here.
Alexander winds the Mechanical Nightingale and listens to its sweet, sunny tune.
Holy shit, this is bad. Look at the fucking... So what I'm gonna do is, throughout this game, apparently I'm gonna have to have some walkthrough nearby to put up with Sierra's bullshit. Let me see here. Wait a second. So what I'm seeing here.
Good day.
No. No.
Are you sure you have nothing of value for which I can trade this ring?
No, I cannot think of anything. I have a few unusual treasures that are not on display, but I doubt that you would have any interest in such things.
If Alexander wants anything from the pawn shop...
Hold on here. So, let's see. Yeah, so I talked to the book guy. Book guy's got a book of spells. Sounds like I need another rare book to trade for it. I don't have it. Already talked to the guy. Wait, hold on. Hold on. So it's saying shit. It's not talk to the door. Open the door. It's saying talk to the fairy guy. Talk to the fairy guy. Way over here. And he'll say that the pawn shop guy's got a magic map. That's... I thought I already wrapped up the dialogue though here.
Oh, it's you. Come on in. How goes it, Alexander?
Pretty shitty. Let me see what's going on.
What do you do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Me? I'm out of a job. The job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks. But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Boats don't last long on these shoals, as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old ferry is, or was, the only craft on the island.
Let's see here.
Tell me more about Princess Cassima.
Ah, such a beautiful child, and so pure of heart. Why, a contrary thought has never crossed her mind. Her mother was the same. The king and queen. They served the islands, not the other way around. Always thinking about the people. Ah, they are sorely missed.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. A bit crazy, mind you. Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The inhabitants of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain are the most gorgeous creatures you'll ever see. If you ever get to see them, that is.
What else can you tell me about the land?
The Castle of the Crown sure is a beauty. She's the finest palace ever built, I'll warrant.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Some say that the land of the Green Isles is near the edge of the world, and that the deadly currents are a result of a magnetism that sucks life from this world to the next. Of course, that's just silly talk.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot.
So...
Well, thanks again for your hospitality.
You're always welcome, Alexander. Come back anytime.
So I think I exhausted his dialogue. Now? Now do I head back to the pawn shop guy? Nothing new here. Nothing new there.
Excuse me, merchant, but the ferryman mentioned that you might have a magic map of the land of the Green Isles.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it. It was quite a few years ago, you see. The estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands when he died. It was useless magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there. It is a very valuable map, as you can imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
Okay, how about now we try the ring?
Would you be willing to take my family ring in exchange for the magic map?
Daventry, are you a king then?
No, that's my father, King Graham. I'm just Alexander.
Well, Prince Alex, she is a beautiful ring. Are you sure you can part with such a unique family heirloom?
The ring does mean a lot to me. I didn't always have a family, you know. Still, it is only gold. There are more important things at stake now.
Then you now own a magic map, Prince Alex. I will keep your ring out of sight for a few days. If you find anything else of great value in your travels, you can come back for your ring. I would hate to see it melted down for gold. Ah, and a warning about the map. It will only operate when you are out in the open and within sight of the sea. The limitation has something to do with the teleport spell ingredients. You might try the beach.
Thank you. You are very kind, and I'll remember about the map.
Suddenly, the old man in the concealing cloak sneaks past Alexander, and with a sneaky dart of his hand, steals a mint from the candy jar. The old man stuffs the mint into his mouth and wobbles unsteadily out of the pawn shop.
Oh yeah. Getting high off those mints. Ooh.
Master! I followed Prince Alexander as you wished. From the pawn shop owner, he just abstained, just reprieved. He just got a magic map. You fool! You've been eating those mints again. I ordered you to stop that. Yes, Master. Now, what is this about a magic map? With the map, Prince Alexander can travel anywhere as quickly as I can. I thought I took care of the only means of travel. By my scimitar, I can't have him stirring things up now. Get a hold of yourself and listen carefully, Shamir. Go to the other islands and tell them...
Okay, so yeah, it was that genie guy. What do we got now? We have a magic map.
Alexander has a love poem from a book in the
Or
bookshop.
not that.
The magic map is made of thin leather and has lifelike drawings of the islands on its uneven surface.
Okay. Well, I don't know what I can do with that that nightingale just yet. Let me see if that girl is out yet. Ooh, she is. I wonder if I can talk with her.
The girl is too far away to hold a conversation with Alexander.
What if I entice her? A little love poem.
Alexander sees no use for that item there.
Are you out here again? Have you finished the chores I gave you?
Yes, stepmother. The house and the stables are clean.
Then start polishing the silverware! Do I have to tell you everything?
Yes, stepmother. Right away.
Alexander sees no use for... Alexander doesn't want to intrude.
Well, nothing new, really. So we'll move on. Okay, lamp guy. Ooh, we got shit in a bucket. What's going on here?
Alexander sorts through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb. Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
Okay, good. What is this?
Alexander's carrying a little ink bottle. It appears to be empty.
Alright. Don't know what that is just yet. But I heard birds. I hear birds. Let's see if this works now.
Alexander winds the Mechanical Nightingale and places it on the ground.
Oh, it's different now.
The Mechanical Nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently.
Oh, I see it.
The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
Let's see. What if I give this love poem to the bird?
Alexander doesn't want to disturb the old tree.
The bird.
There's no reason. Alexander holds out the love poem to the nightingale, hoping that she perhaps is the nightingale that Jalo spoke of, and that she might be able to take the words of love to her mistress, Cosima.
Yes.
The nightingale swoops down and grabs the poem. She flies off towards the castle, perhaps to Cosima?
Oh, yeah.
Sing Sing, what have you found? A scrap of paper? Oh, this is no mere bit of paper, but words of love. Who sent this? It must have been Abdul. Oh, Sing Sing, will he never give up? You must be careful, pretty bird. Stay away from Abdul. I don't trust him so close to you. Now go.
No, it's not Abdul. It is I, Prince Alexander.
The little bird returns to her branch without the poem. Alexander wishes he knew what happened to his message of love.
That better not be some fucking soft lock. I would be pissed. Pissed. In any case, let's see. Time to make toast too. What's our score? 34.
Hello, little nightingale. Of what do you sing?
The nightingale only looks at Alexander curiously and continues to sing.
I think we're done here, but shit. Like, what if? Fuck. What if I have to what if I have to go back here?
Good day.
Give him the map to get my ring back.
I'd like to trade this magic map back for my family ring, please.
As you wish, Prince Al.
Perhaps.
Okay. Now, Now let's see if that bird is still there. Eh? Please be here. It's not here! Come on, man.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Good day. Let me trade the ring back for the map.
Can I trade you?
Of course.
Okay, now we got the map. Put that bird's back. Shit! So, like, it must be that I've got to, get something else that is valuable. Get something else that's valuable to trade back for the ring. Like maybe having the map triggers the bird to be here. So I would have to get something else that's valuable to trade back so I can have both the map and the ring at the same time is what I'm thinking. I don't think anything's different with the castle. Alright, we'll see. Let's just go around the side real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother here. So let's check out one of the other aisles using our map that we just got. Okay. So, this will be our first time using the map. Use it on yourself, I guess.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Oh boy, so there's three islands. Let's just test them out left to right. So we're on the Isle of the Crown. We'll go to
Alexander feels a strange
Isle
pulling
of
sensation.
Wonder first. Okay. Is that a clam with... What is this? Hold on.
A string of letters floats in the water. The letters spell out, "Where are you going?"
I don't know.
Alexander's heard of alphabet soup, but this is ridiculous.
Well, let's get it.
Alexander wades into the sea to get the strange object in the water. The ocean currents tug at Alexander's legs. That object is just a bit out of reach.
Shit. Is it... And there's nothing else? I must need a stick or something. I'll have to get it later. What's this?
One of the oysters is sitting up in bed and doesn't look very happy. He seems to be the only one who can't sleep. In the oyster's mouth, Alexander can see a glint of white.
A pearl.
Oyster beds line the seashore. Most of the oysters are sound asleep.
Let's talk to him.
Why aren't you asleep like the other oysters?
Oh, I'm so weary, but I can't sleep. I have a terrible ache in my mouth.
What if I get that out?
Why don't you let me see if I can help?
No way! No one's looking in my mouth. I hate dentists.
What if I read you this boring book and maybe you'll go to sleep?
Alexander opens the book.
2 dulcimers raised to...
Phew, what an incredibly boring book. No wonder the bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly.
If you're having trouble sleeping,
there we go.
perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Ooh.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 and an eighth bottles of wild beast lard.
Oh, shit.
Alexander sees nothing of interest on that part of the...
Oh, get...
Yields a gilded...
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
Jeez, those fucking cycles.
You fixed my mouth! It feels great!
The little oyster drifts into peaceful slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
Yeah, I almost wasn't able to get that. I forget which... God, I forget which hotkey actually reduces the cycles here. Is it F11? I don't want to mess around too much.
The flawless pearl is the largest Alexander's ever seen.
Okay, well, we have that. Saving. We have a pearl.
Alexander hears someone coming.
What's going on here?
Five guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If man it be, then man it dies.
Oh no. So they're gonna kill my ass likely.
Old Tantro, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
So I must need to have like something stinky. I don't have anything stinky, like maybe the mint.
Alexander holds the item out for the gnome with the stupendous nose.
My nose cannot be tricked that way. The smell of man still rules the day.
A man so fair knows, into the waiting sea he goes.
Oh, that's great.
The gnomes toss Alexander too far out into the sea for him to get his footing. The currents drag him under.
That's great. Yeah, there's something up with the cycles. Let me... Let's see if I can...
Tickets up. Next.
Guess those gnomes couldn't reach a consensus.
Okay, so let's go back to Toast 2 here. And what I just want to see, I think, is Control F11. Control F11. Is it 70% of the current cycles? We'll see if that does anything. Yeah, my concern is that I know on some of these games, I guess like the game cycles are tied to your PC, and PCs nowadays are just so much quicker that you don't have any time to do certain actions in the game. So, anyway, I don't think I can do anything here right now, but I actually want to go back to the Isle of
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Because I'm wondering if I can trade...
Alexander feels a strange...
Trade that pearl back for my ring. He said it was the biggest pearl he'd ever seen. So let's see if I can do that. Okay, we're back here.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Good day. Let's...
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Okay. So, now that bird should still be there, because I've got the map in my possession. Good. Now we'll give the ring to the bird, who should give it back to Cassima. Yes.
Alexander holds out his royal ring, hoping that the bird will deliver it to the same place she took the poem, in the chance that the receiver might be Cassima. The nightingale swoops down, grabs the ring, and takes it towards the castle.
Sing Sing, what have you got in your mouth, my pretty? A gold ring? Sing Sing, where did you get this? Realm of Daventry. But this is Alexander's ring. Oh, my soul, he must be here. Sing Sing, I wish you could tell me what you've seen. Is he really here then, on this very island? Oh, if only I could leave this castle as easily as you. Take this ribbon, Sing Sing. If you know where he is, return it to him. Please be careful, Alexander. It is so dangerous, and yet I could not wish you away.
Ooh, what do we got? What is this?
The little bird makes a delivery.
A ribbon?
It's a red velvet hair ribbon. Could it be? Could it possibly belong to Cassima herself?
Or am I merely wishing it were so? Oh.
Oh.
The lady's hair ribbon is made of the finest red velvet. A long strand of black hair is caught in the ribbon.
Ooh, hair! That's what I want.
Alexander examines the red ribbon and finds a strand of long black hair.
Lady hair.
The strand of hair from the red ribbon is the color of midnight. Alexander can only hope that it belongs to his true love.
Okay, now I've just got this separate ribbon.
The lady's hair ribbon is made of the finest red velvet.
Okay, well, let's 3. So, what do I do with the ribbon? Let's go back here. Oh, actually, you know what? I don't think I need the tin nightingale anymore.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
But what would I want
Would you mind if I traded this in?
in exchange?
Of course, Prince Alex. Please choose something in exchange for the items on the counter.
Alexander looks closely at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Well, shit. Maybe I'll hold on to it until I know more. I don't know what to do yet with a flute or with a tinder box.
That Mechanical Nightingale. Thank you.
Let's just go back to the. Well, actually, let me check this out up here real quick. All right, same old thing. Let's go down to the beach, and we'll check out the next island. See what's going on there, because I don't think I can proceed with the Isle of Wonders. From what I remember, you have to fool every one of the 5 senses. So I think what I've got here is I think the mint can fool taste. Maybe the rabbit's foot can fool touch. So taste, touch, and the bird maybe, or maybe the flute can do sound. So what else do I need? Was it taste, touch, hearing, smell? God, what are the... Hold on, I'm stupid. Sight. It's sight. Sight. So I need something stinky, and I need something to... some kind of disguise or something. And then once I've got that, then I can proceed.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
With the Isle of Wonders. Sacred Mountain.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay, so this will be my first trip here. Ooh, is that something stinky?
Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor.
Yes.
For a moment, he can smell nothing else.
Excellent. So now all I need is like sight. So there's something written here.
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates.
The rock has been etched by some unknown hand. One may need to read about the Logic Cliffs in the guidebook to the Land of the Green Isles in order to understand this mystical inscription.
Is this some kind of ancient DRM? Got a feather?
Alexander takes the feather.
Okay. Yeah. Let me save quick. I want to see if I can just climb up.
The granite cliffs cannot be scaled by hand.
Well, that answers that. I guess that's it for now.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so on to the Isle of Beasts. Ooh, that's nice.
A little fawn is feeding on a grassy hillock near the sea. The dirt path starts at the sea and winds its way off into a densely wooded forest.
Let's go! Oh, yes. What the hell is that? Ooh, is that a magic lamp?
An old abandoned hunter's lamp is hanging on one of the trees. Alexander wonders who might have hunted in these dense woods. A pond lies across the path. The water boils as if over some magical flame.
Well, I can't get any of these shrooms.
Alexander, not being an expert on poisonous mushrooms, decides not to take a chance on tasting the local variety.
Uh-huh. Can't be trusting Roberta there. Well, hold on. Can I get at the lamp with this?
Alexander doesn't want to alter the forest. To do anything with the lamp, Alexander must first cross the pond.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that yet. Not even gonna try. Well, that was
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Uneventful. So...
Alexander feels a strange pull.
Back to the Isle of the Crown. And just see what we can do. See what we can do here. I'm done with you, bird. Let's see. Flute. In here we have the flute, the paintbrush. Let's go in here and see if anything's new.
Hello.
Hello.
I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
I don't have any rare books, right? Give me this stinky flower.
Colors of flame burst from the center of the incredibly stinky flower and drip onto its petals. The flower's appearance is as flamboyant as its smell. The magic map is made of thin leather.
I don't give him this, right?
Would you have any interest in this magic map?
I'm afraid I travel very little. I just do not have time to with all the reading I do.
Mm-hmm. What if I just take a peek inside this? I bet there's something in here.
How might I obtain that spell book again?
As I said, I would take another rare book in exchange.
Let me just go over here real quick. Because I want some nice music. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up the manual here for King's Quest 6. Because that's what the Isle of Whatnot, the Logic Cliff says. Alright, or hints through. Hints at. So I'm just looking up King's Quest 6 manual. I do have it. I mean, it came with the game. I'm just always wary about alt-tabbing out of my Windows, even though it is in windowed mode. Let me see here. This is, what is it? King's Quest Collection Series. Page 35? Well, what's on page 35? Wait, that's... What? What? Let me see here. Land of Green Isles, blah blah blah. Let's see. So it gives... The manual actually gives a bit of detail for each one of these islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, on first impression, appears to be nothing but a great wall of cliffs rising to the sky with no apparent means of scaling it. The visitor is soon met, however, with a pair of greeters of the Winged Ones race. Let's see here. The logic... Oh, there's a specific section here on the logic cliffs. One of the most intriguing art... You know what? Let me see if I can just save real quick. I just want to... Actually, let me... Shit. What I'm trying to do is get to a quieter area. Not this squeaky bird area. About here. No birds here? This is fine. This is just fine. See if I can just alt tab out of this real quick. What I'm wanting to find is the, did they give me a manual here? Okay, they gave me a manual. Let me see if I can actually, come on, there we go. Well, it's, trying to, let me see here. There we go. Wait, hold on. Oh, I just gotta, let me hide it here. Oh my god, I'm trying to hide it behind all this other stuff so it's not blocking the way. Good enough. Good enough. Let me see if I can actually. Ah! Something like that. Okay, so this is what we're looking at is the manual that came with the King's Quest collection, which is what I'm playing. Just King's Quest 1 through 7 included in that. So we're gonna go to page. Well, this one's different from the one I found online that says page 35. This is for King's Quest 6. Let me see here. Yeah, I just wanted to crack this open so you could kind of see what I was looking at. Let me fit the width here so it's a little easier for you to see. Close that area too. Okay, so what I wanted was to go over to the I won't obviously be reading all this. You can if you want to look up the King's Quest 6 manual. Gives a lot of information. This looks like some bullshit DRM that I gotta work with later on. Here it is. This is what I was reading before. So, one of the most intriguing artifacts left by the Ancient Ones are the logic cliffs. The cliffs are so named from a series of riddles left on the face of the cliffs, leading from the beach of the Isle of the Sacred Mountain to the Winged One's city. Chiseled painstakingly into solid rock, the viewer must question what the purpose of the words serve. From the ancient scroll that references the cliffs, it can be determined that the riddles on the cliff were part of an elaborate mechanism designed to protect those who dwelt at the top of the cliffs from undesirables that might arrive from the sea below. The mechanism may have served as some sort of calling device designed to alert those at the top of the cliffs that a brother required admittance, or perhaps led to secret chambers within the rock itself. Whatever the cliff's purpose was, it was obviously built to admit only those indoctrinated into the secrets of the Ancient One's culture, and for that reason is, alas, as yet unsolved by those who live today. The following translations from the Cliffs of Logic scroll may help the reader understand the mystique that surrounds the artifact. The first challenge: only those pure of heart will be able to rise the cliffs of logic. So rise. Like that's. Are we using like these? Rise. What's the second challenge? Shit. Or the fourth? The third challenge, the stones of stealth, are associated with this riddle. Somebody's hair got into the scanner. 4 men standing in a row. Third from the left and down you go. The rest in order move you on. The youngest, the oldest, and the second son. Oh. First challenge. Only those pure of heart will be able to rise. I see what you're doing, Sierra. Only those who purchased the game and got the manual will be able to solve the puzzle. I'm on to you. Okay, the 5th challenge, only those of the highest order may ascend the cliffs of logic. To rise the cliffs of logic, to ascend the cliffs of logic. 4 men standing in a row. Third from the left, down you go. The rest in order move you on. The youngest, the oldest, the second son. So let me see what other stuff. It's like catacombs. We're not there yet. This is King's Quest 7 stuff. Let me do this. What I will do is I'll just kind of keep that off to the side here for myself. So we go back to the game and hope that the cursor doesn't freak out when I go back into it like it usually does. Oh, thankfully not. Yeah, sometimes when I go back into DOSBox after all tabbing out, it'll go crazy. Oh shit, like that. Oh my god. Please don't. No. Oh, come on. Come on. That's strange. Stop it. Are we stopped? Are we good? Okay.
Alexander pulls out his...
Yeah, that's why I don't like alt-tabbing at anything. But, you know, what's the alternative when I want to show other crap on the screen?
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay. So I just want to go back here to the Isle of Sacred... Oh, was there something shiny down there?
There's nothing of interest there.
Thought I saw something. What's this?
Jagged boulders surround the small cove of this rocky island.
Okay. What about...
There appears to be something etched into the face.
Let's look at this again. Elevates. Wisdom elevates.
The rock has been etched by some unknown hand. One may need to read about the Logic Cliffs in the guidebook to the Land of the Green Isles in order to understand this mystical inscription.
Well, so the guide in bold, or not in bold, but in capital letters has the words rise and ascend for the 1st and the 5th challenge. Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. And then I assume that is related to the old DRM symbols on the prior page. But what do I do to activate that?
There appears to be something...
Oh, shit! Oh, how do I... Ah! How do I...
Nothing happened.
I'm sure.
There appears to...
Okay. Only those pure of heart rise. Like, what if I... Rise.
Huge blocks of stone
Ooh,
erupt from the granite cliffs.
This looks like death waiting to happen. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Alexander stares with wonder. That's quite a way to welcome a guest, if indeed it is a welcome.
Well, streamer saves game. That's what streamer does. Let's see if
The steps cannot be moved any further back.
do I like step on them then? Jeez, this doesn't look good. Holy shit.
Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh my god.
Whoa, wait.
Are you fucking kidding me? You gotta get your balance on every step. Don't. That's unnecessary.
Whoa, wait. Whoa.
No. Stop it, man. Freaking me out.
Whoa. Whoa, wait.
Jeez, that's completely unnecessary. Oh man, this is... Okay, so this is gonna be one of those things like... I'm sorry, but man, I'm saving as much as possible on this shit. I can see the words here up in the right.
Whoa, wait a...
Okay.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Holy shit! Oh. Okay, so let me... Oh my god! So this is, I'm not going to alt-tab out of this one. I have the manual here on my phone. This relates to the page that we had seen that has, what is it, 26 symbols, 26 letters. But, so a master of languages will... Oh, what is this? Oh, this is stinky. Is M... W? That's more M W. What is that? X? I don't even know what, like, which way I should be reading this. MWX. And this is V? Oh no, is this just a bunch of horse shit? 4. So I wonder if that's what it is. It's like one of these 4. What is this here? H N H N Oh, it's so hard to read these. Like, why did we need 26 of them? Shit. H N S O H N S O. That translates to bullshit. Because I mean, these symbols do appear. They absolutely do appear in on this page that I'm looking at. Oh, wait. This says, is this the third challenge, the Stones of Stealth? where it says 4 men standing in a row, third from the left, down you go. The rest in order move you on. The second, the oldest, or the youngest, the oldest, and the second son. Is, like, I don't even know what this is, though. Is this the Stones of Stealth? It says, in addition to their alphabetical functions, each symbol also represents an emotion, a color, a creature. Oh man, that's stinky. What is that even necessary? Ancient One's alphabet. Oh, it's too much horse shit going on here. Like, what's this here? This says K. K. Hold on, I'm trying to K T K T A K T A or wait, am I supposed to be typing in rise? Is that what I should be looking for? I think that's it. Because that's from the manual. So let's say rise. Rise is R. And I is kind of looks like a bucket somewhere. Come on, bucket. Oh, come on. Oh, here. R-I. And then S is like an X with a block in the top right. This. Rise. And then the E is like, it's like this one here, only there's 2 of them. Oh, this is... This.
Nothing happens.
Shit! Let's see here. As a master of knowledge will...
Alexander...
A master of languages will... I hope I don't have to read all this. I just want to... I'm skimming through the manual right now. Oh, it says right here. It says right here in the manual. It says, a master of languages will soar. So. So we've got S O A and R.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles
Yes.
as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Now, I hope there's not any kind of bullshit where I could fall off these things, but I don't trust Roberta. We're saving. Stop it.
Whoa, wait.
Stop it. Who thought of that? Like, you don't need to do that.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa, wait.
Fuck, stop.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, so there's...
Whoa, wait a minute.
Okay, so now we've got our...
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Oh, what's this shit? Oh, I wonder if this is, so the third challenge is at it. The Stones of Stealth. 4 men standing in a row. Third from the left, and down you go.
Alexander gets the feeling that was the wrong button.
Fuck.
Oops.
Fuck you, Roberta. Fuck.
Tickets up. Next.
What a riddle.
Oh, it is Stones of Stealth. Whatever.
The step...
Oh, God. So I'm gonna be...
Whoa.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna be saving...
Whoa, wait a minute.
That is fucking asinine, as
Whoa.
Grandma would say. Jeez Louise, man. Like, what?
Whoa.
Like, holy shit. Like, how fucking tedious do they want to make this shit?
Whoa.
Stop it. I don't get it.
Whoa.
Saving. Right here. Uh-huh. This is the Stones of Stealth. Fuck, let me...
Alexander...
So what it says, 4 men standing in a row. Third from the left, and down you go. The rest in order move you on. The youngest, the oldest, and the second son. I don't understand those. This is the third from the left, right? Unless it's saying this is. And then it's saying...
Alexander gets...
I don't think so, Roberta.
Alexander...
This.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
So, So it wanted me to completely ignore the third button. Stop!
Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, man. Oh, I really hope there's an easy way to get down from this ship.
Whoa!
Fuck.
Whoa!
Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I can't stop complaining about that. That is bad.
Whoa!
That is bad.
Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa!
There's more. There's more. Okay. I'm saving again. Okay.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Okay. Sacred 4. So this is another cliffs of fucking DRM. Sacred 4. So somewhere here in the manual, let's see here. It will say something, I am sure, about Sacred 4 something. Sacred 4. Let me see. Just looking through. Sounds like there's a bird tapping on my wall. Let's see. Sacred 4. So it'll be a word. Let's see, it must be back here in the, let's see, it says castle. Castle the Crown, Isle the Sacred. Mountains, what the hell? I'm looking at this. Oh god, I'm looking at the manual and it's like, it's missing a page. It's missing page. Oh, wait, maybe it's not. They're out of order. Oh, here it is. Sacred. At the top of the scale were the Sacred 4. The emotion tranquility. The color azure. The creature caterpillar. And the element air. The color azure and the element air are obvious allusions to the sky. The caterpillar is the one surprised. In their reasoning, however, it makes perfect sense. After all, there are birds aplenty in the skies. Well, what? Hold on, because it says sacred four, but it's looking for one word, I am sure. At the top of this scale. So, wait, hold on. Every emotion, blah, blah, blah. Scale. At the top of the scale with sacred four. The emotion, the color, the creature, the element. Sacred four. Yeah, it's like, I'm trying to find a single word. Because in the previous puzzle, like, we looked up soar. And I could see that here. I could see that. It's straight out of the manual. It says a master of languages will soar. Let's see here. The sacred for what? Because it says emotion, color, creature, and element. I'm looking specifically for a word. At the top of this scale were the sacred four. Every emotion, like every creature, color, and element, ranked high or low. I mean, shit, I don't want to spend too much time on this, but like, you look through here, and it doesn't really tell you, like, what one word is sacred for what? The sacred for what? Things? That ain't it. Because it takes so long to translate your word back into these fucking symbols. Because there's so many symbols on the screen here. And you have to look up every single one of them. So one, you have to find this word somewhere. So let's see. At the top of this scale, let's see. Theological scale. Like, is it skies? Is it wings? I'll tell you this. I'm just gonna say fuck it. And I'm going to look. Okay, so I just got myself a hint. It says I need to press buttons corresponding to Oh god, corresponding to, like, so I have to look at one of these and determine that, ah, fuck me, hold on. Okay, so back in the manual, so it's not a word. It's not a word. If I look through the 26 symbols here in the manual, what it will show is it shows the symbol and a description. For example, symbol A shows this symbol represents harmony, the cat, the color sienna, and earth. So let's see, I have to look through and see the color sable, granite, and I wonder if I have to do any of this garbage in order. I hope not. Okay, so G represents air, which is that. That's air. Let's see. O here represents azure. This represents, wait, the caterpillar. And what was the other? Tranquility. Tranquility. Should be D. D represents tranquility.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Gonna save again. And time to climb.
Whoa!
Jesus!
Whoa! Whoa!
Stop your silly shit.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
I think this is the last one. Oh, one more save, jeez. My heart can't handle that.
Alexander examines the strange etchings in the face of the cliff.
Okay. Alright, so in the manual it says the fifth challenge, only those of the highest order may ascend, all in caps, the cliffs of logic. So, and
the stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
My favorite, more steps. It's always a good day with 2 scoops of steps. None of that. Oh, there better be some kind of like fast travel option.
Whoa!
Once I'm done with this, 'cause I just can't imagine having to do this.
Whoa!
Any more than once. Ooh, mama.
Whoa!
Almost. No fucking way. Oh!
Tickets up. Next.
That wasn't a very logical step.
Fuck you. And that's why we save. Now this is easy. Send.
The stone beneath Alexander's feet trembles as more steps emerge from the granite cliffs.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus. Oh, okay. I have no clue what made me miss the step there.
Whoa!
Stop it.
Whoa!
I mean, come on then. Who,
Whoa!
this has to be a cycle issue, is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that he should probably maybe only do that once every, like, I don't know, 10, 20 seconds. Not every, like, almost immediately after I hit the step there. Stop it. Stop it.
Whoa!
And he like, he fucking loops too.
Whoa!
We done? Sweet Jesus. Oh my god, this is...
Alexander finds himself, finally, at the top of the cliffs. Exhausted, he steps over the lip of the plateau and stands.
Why do you make such an effort to climb the cliffs, young man? The winged ones who live on this island have the power of flight. You could have it too, if you'd only eat a berry from this magical flying nightshade bush. See? The sweet berries will make you float like a petal on the wind. Try some.
Okay, so... Same it again. So this is clearly, it is so clearly like the old man that from the pawn shop in the books who turned out to be the
Come,
the one,
trust me.
the one.
Think of what I'm offering you.
Shut up. It's like this is the one guy who was like getting drunk off the mints, talking with the vizier. So clearly I can't trust this asshole, but you know, let me just die anyway.
I'll try some of your berries.
Let me just eat this nightshade and die of poisoning.
Oh, goody. Eat quickly, dear boy, and I'll show you the way to the lord and lady of this isle.
Uh-huh.
What?
Slightly bitter, pretty one.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Expected. Expected.
Next. And then there's some land I have for sale in the death bogs of Tamir.
Uh-huh. Anyway, I guess there's no harm in talking.
But who are you, matron?
Who cares? I mean, I am only a poor old woman who wishes you well, handsome stranger. Think of me as your grandmama, if you like.
Jesus.
How can this plant give the power of flight?
Listen, son, I'll be happy to answer any questions you like, but only if you at least taste these delicious berries.
How can this plant give the power?
Listen, son.
Can I just like take one of the berries? That's what I want to do.
Black berries grow only at the top of the bush, as though straining towards the sun.
I mean, like, is there anything I can... What if I give this stinky-ass flower to you?
Would you be interested in this?
Oh, you don't need to offer me anything, you sweet, sweet boy. My only interest is in seeing that you get what you deserve.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what about the mint? That asshole loves mints.
Would you care for a mint?
Mint? Really? Ooh! Mm. Oops. I'll just
island simply disappeared.
Well, okay. So there we go there. Score 52 out of 231. Like, I don't want to eat them. I just want...
Alexander decides to try some of the black berries on the plant.
Don't just pick up, please.
A bitter taste fills his mouth. As the poison...
Tickets up. Next.
And then there's some land.
Shut up. Like, is there anything? Like, can I put it in a bottle?
There's no reason to use that on the berries.
Really? Like, what about this?
There's no reason...
Nothing. Like none of this.
There's no reason...
Can't use the bird on it. Can't use this on it.
There's no reason... Alexander rubs the...
Rub that shit for good luck. We're gonna need it. Here we go. What's over here?
The huge doors are locked tight. Somebody obviously wants to keep something out, or something in.
Okay, well, let's go over this way. Ooh.
Look, an intruder! Hold! How did you get up here, human?
I climbed the cliffs.
That is not possible. No one has solved the cliffs of logic in several centuries. And if the cliffs were to be solved, it would certainly not be by a human.
I didn't mean to trespass. I only wanted to visit this beautiful island.
No visitors have been welcome on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain in years. Not since the Red and White Queens had spies in the guise of friendly visitors steal our island's sacred golden fleece.
Mm-hmm.
But we will not display such foolish trust again. You will have to answer to Lord Azure and Lady Ariel. They will determine what will be done with you. I can assure you, it will not be pleasant.
Okay. Sounds alright. Here we go.
With what trickery did you master the cliffs of logic and reach the city of the winged ones?
Only the magic of clear thought, my lord. I meant no harm.
The cliffs of logic. It is the sacred oracle's prophecy, Azure.
Yes, Ariel. It is lucky for you, human, that climbing the cliffs of logic is part of a prophecy that I cannot ignore. We have just been ordered by Wazir Al-Hazred himself to dispose of any strangers that might land on our fair isle. But the prophecy would have a different fate befall you.
The prophecy predicts that whosoever climbs the cliffs of logic will defeat the Minotaur.
Oh boy.
The Minotaur has violated our sacred catacombs and eats our young in sacrifice. Our own daughter, Lady Celeste, was taken there only this morning as his most recently demanded offering.
A dilemma, then. Whom shall I obey in regards to your fate? The Oracle or the Crown? But since Al-Hazred did not dictate how I was to dispose of intruders, and since you cannot possibly survive the catacombs, your imprisonment there should serve both purposes quite admirably.
I will not resist you in this, my lord. I shall do my best to save your daughter.
First, I must tell you that the catacombs are a labyrinth of rooms, a place of exceeding danger. You will need many tools and clear wits to survive it.
I don't have tools.
Azure, he must be allowed time to prepare for the task, if only in the slight chance that he could actually save our Celeste.
Oh, very well. Intruder, my guards will take you to the beach. Prophesied hero or spy, any soldier must be granted time to prepare for battle. Be warned, if you have the courage to actually return to the Isle of the Sacred Mountain and face your destiny, my guards will have orders to take you to the catacombs on sight.
I understand, Lord Azure.
If by some miracle you succeed, human, the prophecy grants you a visit with the sacred oracle. Her powers are mighty. her vision all-seeing. Many of our own citizens would be willing to risk certain death in the catacombs for a chance at a meeting with the Oracle. May that thought give you the courage to return.
Oh, I will return, Lady Ariel. You have my word.
So, yeah, like I was saying before, I hope there's some kind of fast travel off here. Because I don't know what kind of... Oh, thank God. Okay, so it's my understanding that if I return here, the game is automatically gonna zoom my ass all the way up to the top. So I need to make sure before I come here next that I've got whatever tools I need. Did I even get anything? Did I use something? A mint. That's what I used.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Okay. Let's see, Isle of the Beast. I can't go there because I have to find something to either get over it or to cool down the boiling water. Isle of Wonder. I have everything I need except something to disguise
Alexander
myself.
feels a strange pulling sensation.
So, see, I don't want to come back here yet because I don't know what tools I need, but I do have a feeling I don't have what I need yet. I got a feeling that I've got to figure out this disguise somehow. What do I... Hold on. Let me go in here again. Let me get my mint. Get my daily mint. Mint.
Alexander takes a mint.
Okay, so we got... we got a mint. We got this feather.
Alexander is carrying an unusually large black feather.
Black feather.
The strand of hair from the red ribbon is the color of midnight. Alexander can only hope that it belongs to his true love.
Uh-huh, and then this?
Alexander's carrying a little ink bottle. It appears to be empty.
No fucking way. Hold on. Hold on. It appears to be empty?
Alexander decides to open the empty ink bottle.
It's stuck. It's... Whoa! The ink bottle isn't empty at all. It's full of invisible ink.
Fuck.
Not very strong, but not bad.
Alexander's carrying a little bottle of invisible ink.
That's what I use. So, sight, smell, touch, sound, taste. I think I've got what I need right now to proceed with the Isle of Wonder. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's so weird though, because like, if I look at the bottle of ink, it says it appears empty. I only knew from like a vague remembrance of other
Alexander
people's
pulls out
playthroughs about the ink bullshit.
Alexander feels...
Which would mean that people who have no clue are put into that weird point and click position where you've got to use everything on everything. Do I have like I need like a stick or something, I think, to get that out of the water. I don't have anything on me right now.
Alexander hears...
Here we go. Here's these assholes again. But not this time.
5 fierce guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign man, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If man it be, then man it dies. Old Tantro, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
Here we go. Stink.
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Tantro I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more. Listen, hark you, Grovenor, do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
Okay, let's try this.
Alexander winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say me.
2 down.
Taste, Grump, that we might know whether friend or whether foe.
Okay, everyone loves mints.
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
Grump knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this one so sweet.
Trilly dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
I think it's this. I think it's rabbit's foot.
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet.
Old Bill Batter, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
Alexander pours the contents of the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
By all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons do I sleep with nightly. There's nothing there at all, I say. Enough of this. Let's now away.
Yes. All right. And it looks like this, these words here kind of float to shore.
Alexander did it. He's fooled the guards.
So I should be able to pick this up.
Alexander picks up the object floating in the water. It appears to be a string of letters. They say, "Where are you going?" Alexander decides to keep the odd sentence, even though it is incomplete.
Okay, and it sounded like the volume decreased for that guy. Anyway, saving. Let's see, where?
Alexander is carrying, oddly enough, a sentence. It says, "Where are you going?"
Where are you going? They took my mint again. Okay, so I got no mint, I got no ink. What do they... I still got the flour. So I've got this. They took my ink, they took my mint. Okay. Actually, hold up. Is there anything over here? Oh, shit. Bees, books, spider. No, thanks.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. Oh, what a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The femme fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? You know, I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride. Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
So it looks like what the hell is that?
An intricately detailed spider's web has been spun between a pile of books and a small tree.
That scrap of paper blew into my web from those books over there. The wind just thinks it can deposit anything here.
A black widow is sitting in her web. She has long legs and an hourglass on her belly. She gives Alexander a knowing look.
Oh man, what do I do? Like, I don't know if... Stinky ass flower?
Alexander offers the item to the black widow.
No, thank you, you sweet man. Like a good little wife, I have no interest in anything except my cozy little web and you.
Oh boy. Like what about that?
Alexander offers the item to the black widow.
Item.
No.
So anytime she says item, no. Here's some hair.
Alexander offers the item.
No.
No. What if I put her to sleep?
Alexander offers the item to...
No.
No. Scare her away with a bird?
Alexander offers the...
No.
No. Well, shit, none of that, I guess.
Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment, have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
Take one? Oh, shit. I guess not. And that's why we save. Alright. It crashed there, so I'll get back into it. Okay. Restore. Okay, so I don't think I need to talk with the spider again. I don't think that progressed anything. Let's see if we can get the book though. Ooh.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner? All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
As an exception, you always should.
The fuck is that?
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
What about the, what about this?
There's no reason to use... There's no...
Do you have anything interesting?
A regular abnormality?
Let me see what I have. I have a sentence. Would that do?
An incomplete one, I suppose.
Why, actually, it is incomplete.
Just as I suspected, incomplete sentences are a dime a dozen. Why, you can literally just find them floating about. Complete sentences. Ooh, now there's something that's hard to come by these days.
I see. Sorry.
Well, I'm wondering if what's here in the spider web, if that is like combined with what I've got then to make a complete sentence. What's here? Oh, not this shit again.
Do you have anything else?
Leave me alone. I'm done here. Save again quick, because I'm not sure if that actually did progress anything. Oh, what that fucking noise. Oh my god. Let me just... Oh my... Sorry for that. Let me see if I can get through this as quick as I can. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that. Jesus. So I know I can see this guy.
A stick is stuck in the middle of the swamp.
Is that a dog?
A large tree stretches knotted limbs out over the swamp. Part of the tree's trunk is shaped like the face of a dog. Why, it must be a dogwood tree. The fallen log has a good-sized knot or bump.
Can I talk to it?
That bump on the log does not look particularly conversational to Alexander. Alexander sees no point in trying to talk.
My dear tree, is it true that your bark is worse than your bite?
What's this?
Milkweed thrives near the mucky swamp. Small bottles filled with milk grow on it like fruit.
That's cute. Let me get that.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
Oh. Okay, so I think that's... Oh, okay. A lot of stuff going on here.
Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears.
Baby's tears. Cabbage Patch Kids.
Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes climb up little wooden posts.
This one looks sad.
Alexander takes a close look at the tomato on the ground. It appears to be darker than those on the vines.
What are you staring at there, boy? Go away, you rootless thing, you! Yeah.
Yep, that tomato is definitely rotten.
Let's get it.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
It's a big-ass tomato. What about this?
A colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path. Is that lettuce growing in the garden? It looks a little chilled. Why, it must be iceberg lettuce.
Okay. I'll pick up one of those, because I'm sure this is locked.
The wallflowers look terribly shy.
Baby's tears? Like, do I need tears?
The old rotten tomato gives Alexander a mean look and grumbles sourly. The old
Hands off, you! Hands off, you!
Wait, you can talk to the...
That object has nothing to say. The sentence seems to only have one thing to say. Where are you going?
You're ugly and you smell bad. Yeah, put me down before I juice all over you.
No.
I got a lawyer, you know. Yeah, there's kidnapping laws in this here kingdom.
Okay.
You're ugly and you smell bad. You're ugly and you...
Okay.
A colorful...
What is that?
There appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
It's got legs. Oh shit, what is it?
Through the hole in the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard. Wow, it really is a hole in the wall.
Can I get it? Oh shit, look at those things go.
Zounds, those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
I don't want the wallflowers, just give me the fucking...
Alexander decides to pick up the hole in the wall. A hole in the wall could be a very... Alexander startled the poor thing. It's run off to hide behind the wallflowers.
And I can't...
The wallflowers, overcome with shyness at Alexander's approach, cluster together and cover the hole in the wall.
Oh, can I like calm them down? Can I put them to sleep?
Would you ladies be at all interested in this?
The wallflowers shyly decline.
What about this?
Would you lovely flowers be interested in this?
Guess not.
Guess not. But there's a ribbon here.
Would you ladies...
The wallflowers shyly decline.
Okay, not that, not that. Not any kind of milk. What is this?
Would you ladies be at all interested in this?
The wallflowers
What about...
Alexander doesn't want to pick the baby's tears. They may not be done growing.
Can I talk to him?
Hello. Aren't you a bunch of fine-looking young plants?
Goo-goo-gaga!
Apparently, the baby's tears haven't learned to talk yet.
What if I give it some milk? Ooh.
Alexander gives one of the baby's tears a bottle of milk.
Oh, what?
The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift for some reason.
Well, shit, what do I have anything to collect tears or something?
As much as Alexander might wish to comfort the crying babies, he feels a little awkward about picking them up. Zounds, those... Alexander picks a head of iceberg lettuce.
Ye gads! Is that cold?
Okay. So...
Alexander is carrying a full head of a queer-looking lettuce made of ice. The lettuce is rapidly melting.
Rapidly melting. So... let's actually head back. Holy shit! You know what? You know what? I know something here from an old playthrough. Like, I think if you give the tomato here...
What would that bump on the log want with a rotten tomato?
Can I not talk with that?
Alexander sees no point in trying to talk to that stick in the swamp.
Let me get that again.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush. Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
Whatever. Ah, that's awful. Let's get the hell out of here and go to
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Isle of Beasts. Because we can now cool down.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Alright. Oh, what the hell is that?
Hello, friend. Aren't you an odd-looking little fellow?
I'm not odd-looking, you are.
Yoda.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you could speak.
Speak not. Funny is, speech I am and nothing but.
Oh, I wonder if I can get him. Come on.
Won't you come down?
Come down? Why for? No, I do not.
What if I give him this? Because he's speaking all weird.
Alexander holds the sentence out to the creature.
This sentence seems in need of an ending. Perhaps you could finish it?
Where are you going? Where are you going? Know what I do? Where are you going to? Like you, I do. Go I with you?
Oh, sweet. Oh, that's cool.
Well, that was certainly interesting. It looks like Alexander now has a passenger.
Passenger, huh? Okay, so I got rid of the word, and I have a iguana monkey thing.
One end of the creature resembles a miniature dragon, while the other looks like a possum. What a strange-looking fellow.
Take me home to.
Take me home to. So I must have to take his ass back to the bookworm. But since we're here,
hoping to cool down the boiling pond, Alexander throws in a head of iceberg lettuce. The pond's water slowly stops boiling, cooled by the ice. It still looks hot, but bearable.
Okay, come on.
Alexander decides to brave the steaming pond.
Ouch! Ow! Ooh, 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 ouch!
The pond is no longer boiling, but it's hardly bathwater.
Give me that lamp.
Alexander takes the old hunter's lamp from the tree.
Great. So now, I don't know if this does anything on its own, but I can trade it later for a new lamp.
Alexander is carrying an old, battered hunter's lamp. The lamp is empty.
It's empty. Let me save it, because I want to try this thing out. I want to start rubbing on it, hopefully. It doesn't kill me.
Alexander rubs the lamp, but nothing happens. As Alexander continues down the path, he gets the strange feeling that he's being watched.
Come on over here and see what I'm doing with these flowers. Never mind that stone fella on top of the gate. He won't hurt you any. He's just there to scare you.
You son of a bitch. I know that's you. I can see your fucking yellow eye.
The statue to the left of the gate shows a man kneeling down with his spear, as though waiting for a target. A stone archer sits atop the lintel of the gate like a silent guardian. His stone bow is tightly drawn and fitted with a single stone arrow.
Okay, what's this?
A brick lies in the grass. It must have come from the old brick wall.
Get it. I ain't doing that. Hold on. I don't have anything I don't think that would calm them down.
You aren't gonna listen to me, are you? Well, we'll just see about that.
That's odd. The gardener just disappeared.
Okay, so I want to go back to the bookworm.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
On the Isle of Wonder.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay, so it's over here. Let's see if we can get the bookworm come out.
Do you have anything interesting yet? A split in...
Let me... That...
I found this little fellow lost on another island.
Coming home I am too.
There you are, you naughty boy. I told you not to leave the island.
Glad I am seeing you too.
A most solemn celebration.
So, you found my dangling participle. I suppose I'll have to give you something. Let's see now. Was it a rare book you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Well, then none of these will do. They've been sitting in the sun far too long and must be well cooked by now. This one is far more rare. A delicious little tidbit.
What do we get?
Thanks.
So I still can't... I don't think, at least, I can get... Can I toss a brick at this spider?
Alexander wouldn't want to get caught in the spider web.
Uh-huh. What? Hold on, what is this?
Alexander is carrying a rare book from the bookworm. The words in the binding are very faint. The something something riddle book. Alexander opens the rare book and looks inside. The book contains riddles and has a page missing. Alexander glances at a few of the conundrums, but finds himself more curious about the one that is missing. What was the riddle, he wonders? More importantly, what was the answer?
Is that it? Shit. What's our score? 79 out of 231. So I could go back to... Tomato? How do I get that spider to move? Well, I have a rare book now. So, let's head on back to the Isle of Crown.
There's no reason to... Alexander sees no use. There's no...
Just walk over there and use it.
Alexander pulls out his... Alexander feels a strong...
Let's do it. Alright. Head on back to city. Okay. Well, there's no lamp. Is this new? What's that?
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. he decides to take a closer look. It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Kasima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles." Alexander feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Kasima will be another man's wife.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I wonder if we can trade in this book even though there's a page missing.
Jallo, how fare you? And what news have you from the castle?
Prince Alex, how I fare is close to boiling. Have you seen the wedding proclamations around the village? I've heard rumors of the wedding, of course, but I didn't want to believe it, and I never thought it would be so soon.
Kasima. Married. Oh, it is an unpleasant thing to swallow, friend. If only I knew Kasima wished it. Tell me about the Wazir, Jallo.
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliphim had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Kasima ever since she was a young girl. And she is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Kasima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Kasima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. I must return to the castle, Prince Alex, and you to your wanderings. May we both fare well.
Yeah, let's see if we can trade in the book even though there's a page missing.
I found this rare book, and I thought of your offer.
Very interesting. Oh, it is a wonderful riddle book. Riddles are much more marketable than spells these days. I guess people believe more in mirth than in magic. Here is the spell book you wanted, and a fair trade it is, I must say. Enjoy it.
I certainly hope so. We shall see how rusty my spellcasting truly is.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what we got going on here.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bookshop. The cover says, "Ye Old Spell Book."
I know, I want to see what's inside. Okay, magic paint. Hold on, is that it? Okay. Magic paint. I got a horse feather. What does it do? It sticks water to swamp ooze in a cup. Stir with horse feather. Apply to blank surface with artist brush. Speak incantation over painting to materialize. Magic paint black as ink. Bring to life what I think. Make it real what I draw according to this spoken law. Okay, well I have one of 3 items there. Make rain. few drops salt water not from the sea. So I think I can get those from those crybaby, the baby's tears. 1 vial sacred water. I don't know what that is. And some falling water. Something from a waterfall. Ooh. I can use the lamp. That lamp that I just got that was hanging from the tree that's empty. So I can use that to start collecting the salt water, the falling water, I think. Speak. Mix salt and sacred waters in a teapot. And it's kind of like a teapot. Heat to boiling to activate. Okay.
This is the first page.
So it's got just 2? Oh wait, hold on. Charming a creature of the night spell. Metal. A skull full of hot oak embers. A bit of sulfur. Brimstone. Ooh, I have a strand of a pure-hearted maiden's hair.
This is the last page.
This is the last page. Okay, so... Magic paint. Make it rain. Charm a creature of the night. Okay. And then this... What do we have? So... I want to trade in that nightingale, because...
Your candy dish is empty.
I am sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
Well, get some more then.
I fear that is impossible. Without the fairy, I can no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
Let's just talk to him, see what's going on.
How fare you, good merchant?
A man my age can only thank the heavens for continued strength, young sire.
Okay, I want to trade in. I don't even know what I want yet.
The counter feels as smooth.
Give me
the counter.
God, it's hard to click on one of these.
Alexander takes a closer look.
Paint, like paint. Flute. Not the flute, because what I'm thinking is those flowers.
Might I trade for that flute on the counter?
Certainly.
Like maybe I can
what
make
do you
them
wish
dance.
to offer me in trade?
Those wallflowers, like this.
Would you mind if I traded this in?
Of course, Prince.
Alexander looks.
Yeah, give me that.
I'll take the
flute.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like wallflowers reference, I think, to people who don't like dancing. But if we got a flute, maybe they'll start dancing. Let me get that hole in the wall. Then I'm actually looking to wrap it up
Alexander
here in the next couple minutes, so I will head back to
Alexander feels a strange
Isle of Wonder. Yeah, I still don't know what I need to do to get the spider out of the way. Ooh! This looks like swamp ooze, but... So I have my milk. You'll make him cry.
Alexander gives one of the baby. The other baby's tears seem to resent Alexander's gift.
Now let's see if this works. Yes.
Alexander collects some of the baby's tears in the old hunter's lamp.
Good. Now, I wonder if this works.
May I have this dance?
Ooh!
Oh, my!
Let me get that damn thing. And what the hell is this on the chair? Is that a teacup?
Alexander.
Get it!
The dancing wallflowers are oblivious to Alexander. The dancing... While the wallflowers dance, Alexander snatches the hole in the wall.
In this little teacup, I think it is.
Alexander takes the teacup.
Okay. Because that was part of one of the spells here. God, that's annoying. Mix salt and sacred waters in a teapot. Teapot. Well. Oh, God. Oh, shit. I didn't realize I could go in. Well.
Checkmate! Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land. That's right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out!
Oh, what's this?
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send a lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and you know it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I should get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
Quiet, Your Highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence.
Ooh, ooh.
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard.
Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
Let's get that.
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's scarf.
Okay, now what do we got? A ribbon and a scarf.
The scarf is made of red silk. The hole in the wall has 4 legs and a curly tail. He's all limbs with only a hole for a body, but that doesn't make him any less whole. Alexander is carrying an old, battered hunter's lamp. The lamp contains baby's tears.
Mm-hmm.
The little china teacup is made of fine porcelain. The teacup is empty.
Okay. Yeah, I think I want to go ahead and just call it here for today. I'm not. I think, yeah, I'm gonna pick this up again on Saturday. Hopefully finish it then, unless I get too stuck. Like I was saying earlier, I'm just gonna keep going Wednesday and Saturday until we finish this. On Sunday, I'm gonna continue with Railroad Tycoon every Sunday until that game's done. Well, that about wraps it up for me. Thanks for hanging with me, and I will catch yous all on Saturday at noon Pacific time. I'll catch you later. Bye.